Welcome to Chatpod. I'm Zanzi. Good conversation, face to face chat. Our perspective, your perception. We talk everything from relationships and more.
Hello, Mzansi. Welcome to Chatpod Mzansi. Welcome to Chatpod Mzansi with me, TD, and
Cynthia. The official launch finally is here. Don't forget to like,
subscribe,
comment,
and hit the notification button.
Welcome, Zanzi. Come in. Let's get to it.
For those who don't know what Chatpod Mzansi is all about, we are all about good conversations.
So yeah, this is the official launch for Chatpod Mzansi, where we discuss authentic South African stories. We've got special guests. This is the house where we discuss creativity, we discuss culture, we discuss relationships, we discuss education. Hey, Kerebona, we discuss everything creative.
Our perspective, your perception. We talk every. Welcome to Chatpod. Mzansi. Welcome to Chatpod Mzansi. Good conversation, face to face chat. Our perspective, your perception. We talk everything from relationships and more. We talk to your heart, we educate and inspire. Welcome to Chatpod Mzansi. Our perspective, your perception.
Dumelang Mzansi, welcome to Chatpod Mzansi with me, Matshidiso. As per usual, I'm not alone. I'm with my amazing co-host. Hello.
That is Cynthia. That's me. I'm Zanzi. Cynthia Takhudi here. Welcome to Chatpod Mzansi, the home for good conversation, authentic voices that tell our South African stories, South African culture. We're here. 2026.
Yeah, it's a brand new year, 2026.
Yeah.
And yeah, we are here. We officially launched Chatpod Mzansi today.
Officially.
Yes.
I just like that.
Yeah.
Officially. It's been a long time coming.
Yes, it has. And today we have our day ones, people who have supported us from when we were,
Right.
the
One subscriber.
Yeah, one subscriber who also go and tell their families and friends to
Yeah.
subscribe to our
Yeah.
channel. So we are really grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no,
we
for
are
sure.
with Mr. Popa, our producer, who's been with us. Very
been
grateful.
amazing.
It's been an amazing, scary experience.
I know what you
But
mean.
we are learning. And we are excited because this year we have a lot of interesting topics that we're going to talk about. Mzansi, please stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, to comment, and to hit that notification button so that you do not miss out on anything, because I promise you, this year we are bringing a lot of interesting topics that you're gonna want to be part of.
We have had a very, very beautiful journey. Like you mentioned, launched Chatpod Mzansi. We had good food, good company, good drinks, thanks to our sponsor, Ntsingisi Lodge, for the beautiful, amazing food that they provided. Also, we also have our sponsors for Lavawai.
Yeah.
So it's been amazing. It's been amazing.
And
We've
also,
got everybody
let's
here.
not forget Mr. Ndala, who also
100%
believed in us and planted
some seeds. Monetary
so we are
seeds.
really grateful. We are really grateful. Yes.
Yeah. The most amazing part, it's when you're launching. I know it's about Chatpod Mzansi, but more so, it's mostly about the people that show up. The people that came through. We had very, very good conversations. Like we always say, Mzansi, it's our perspective, your perception. And if you are here to give your perception, 100%. So this is what this is all about. This is what the launch was all about. interactions with the people that we talk to remotely. And today they got to have the feel of the conversations that we had. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was
I had a
beautiful.
great time.
Yeah.
The food was nice.
Amazing.
Ntingizi went all out when it comes to food. So yeah, we are really grateful.
Yeah, what can I say? We're ready to start the new year.
Yeah.
We're ready to start new good conversations.
Yes, we are.
South Africa has been very, very amazing to us. Mzansi, you've been very amazing to us. We really appreciate your support. And we start again today. We move forward. We open the show 2026 with a very, very amazing voice from Trelani. That is Tulani Skosana, aka Trelani. What did I tell you, Mzansi? We're here 2026.
Yeah, we are very excited. If you don't know Trelani is a musical artist, is into soul, Afropop, and also Amapiano. So yeah, stay tuned. We are very excited to have him with us today. So yeah.
You know what we're gonna do, CD?
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna do, Mzansi. We're going to welcome Trelani, just for him to also get comfortable. I see we loud, we're talking, we've been here. It's exciting, but we also want to get you excited. We want to get you comfortable. So I'm just gonna do what we call here at Port Mzansi, our icebreaker. Sort of, it's just relax.
Okay.
We're going to have conversations. Okay.
All right.
You answer. If you want to reverse it. But just so that also our audience also understand who Trelani is. They get to see that fun side. Yeah, how besides you standing
Bring it
on
on.
the stage.
Bring it on.
100%. I like that. I like that, CD.
Also, I like the spirit.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you, how are you really feeling today? One word that describes how you're feeling today.
I'm so excited to be with you on your podcast. It's amazing. Yeah, homonati. Kabona horona le batho ba energy. So, yeah.
I like that. What was the first song you listened to this morning? You're a singer. What was the first song you listened to this morning?
I was listening to Medicine Raya. Yeah, it's familiar.
Yeah.
The song, it's familiar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I like that.
So, Trelani, do you prefer coffee or tea?
None of the above.
I know that.
Do you want to guess what he prefers?
What do you prefer?
give me water in the morning. Yeah.
Water in the morning.
Yeah.
Just water.
Yeah, water in the morning.
And then later in the afternoon,
Water.
still water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like less of sugar, it's better for the body because you have to take care of your body. Sometimes as people we love sugary stuff, but at the end of the day, they are not healthy for our body. So
Yeah.
take care of yourself.
Yeah. No, respect that. Respect that. Now tell me, you are, of course, a musician. You're a singer. I'm going to ask you this. This will give me a full picture because you said what you listened to this morning. It's a different sort of genre for me. I want to know new music or classic music.
In between new music and classic. I think classic it's nice because it's timeless.
Yeah.
Yeah, classic it's very nice because it shows you how people who did music back then, they put their passion into the music, like us in this new generation of the AI, ChatGPT and all of that. Some musicians, I don't want to get too much on that.
How do you describe your music?
I think my music comes from my heart.
So is it classic or new?
I think it's classic because it comes from within me. Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's timeless.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. So, creative process. Do you prefer writing the lyrics first or creating the beat first?
I prefer, let's start the beat first because there's juicy creativities because I feel like when you start creating the beat first, you have the perspective of how the song will go. But if the beat is thrown to you, it will take time to try to adjust, and it's very draining. So I prefer the production side, be there, hear how the beat is being done, how I can put my voice in within the beat, because sometimes the instrumental may be heavy, You understand? And then at the end of the day, awusakwazi ukufaka amagama. You're stuck
For sure.
today, you know? Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting, Sidi.
Yeah, that's
That is very,
interesting.
very interesting. We are very excited
Yes.
to
to have you
to
here
have
with
you
us.
here,
Yeah.
and yeah, to start with the conversations.
Yeah.
Right.
South African music industry. It has grown so much in South Africa.
Yeah, indeed.
From where we come from. I know that children of today would not understand, but remember we had Huma Sikela, we had
Yeah.
Miriam Makeba,
Yeah.
all these other South African artists, Baba Khale, Brenda Fassie,
Yeah.
the late Brenda Fassie.
Hey.
A lot of them are late today, but this is where they started. We do also have classical kwaito
Yeah.
artists, Banzemba Pila, even today. How Mapiano was born,
Yeah.
how Afropop came about.
Yeah.
I remember at December CD we used to dance to Mafigizolo. We would,
Ooh, we booty. Taking me
you know
back.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a happy thing to talk about, because when you think music, you think about all the songs
Yeah.
that either were contributed towards you having that sad moment in your life,
Yeah.
or you being happy, you being, a lot of music in our lives have somehow built how we
Yeah.
are today.
Yeah.
So it's really exciting for us today to open the year and discuss such a happy topic for us. I don't think I know my mom is late. There's this one song that she used to like singing Joko ya Hawebo Baby.
Yeah.
I believe you me when I listen to that song, there is no sorrow.
Yeah.
It's such a happy song for me because
It brings
there's a,
into life.
Yeah.
right, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's just a beautiful topic to start the year with. Sidi, I'm very excited.
Yeah, we're very excited talking about South African music. I mean, that we grew up listening to. So I don't know what our audience think. They can just comment one song that they remember from their
Yeah.
childhood.
Yeah.
Because I know that I used to have, my late uncle used to play deep house. So when I listen to deep house, especially 90s,
Yeah.
early 2000 deep house, I just remember. This morning I was listening to Candy Staten, Hallelujah Anyway, and
Yeah.
it took me back to those days when I used to
Yeah.
spend it with my uncle. So South Africans, Mzansi, you can just tell us which song takes you back.
Yeah.
Takes you back, yeah.
What songs make you sing in the shower?
I think currently songs that make me sing in the shower like are those happy songs, you
Yeah.
know. Those exciting songs. When you play that song, it feels like it's new every day.
Yeah,
You know, you would listen to gospel, like those classical gospel, as you were saying, baby. You would sing to them like in the shower, Bo Benjamin Dube,
Yeah.
Bo Lindelani Mkhize, those
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are many songs. Those are the songs that I would sing to, sing to those songs. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Trilani, we know you. We've been following you for quite some while now. So
Yeah.
our audience, can you please introduce yourself to our audience so that they know who Trilani is? Where are you from? When did it all start for you? Where did it all begin? What inspired you to do music? Yes.
Okay, my name is Trilani, my stage name. It all started in Mamelodi.
Okay.
It started in primary. Yeah, when you're growing up in primary. Yeah, when you like me, I grew up in the era Zege Zege was playing all over.
Only 1K, are you revealing your age?
I'm there 1K. But Zege Zege was the thing, Brown Dash were the thing. So we used to listen to those, and we were inspired. We were inspired by those artists. Started there back then, like in primary, but it grew. Sometimes the teacher would say, "Well, you're making noise in the class, you're irritating us." But it started there, if I remember. And then it grew, from leaps to bounds. Yeah, it grew and started understanding music. But what I can say is it's been a journey. You know, it's been a journey. You know, started recording the first song. I remember recording the first song. You know,
When was it, if you would like to tell us?
I think the first song, I think it was around 2014. Yeah,
Okay.
recording the first song, you know. Yeah, with some friends, playing with some Fruity Loops and all of that. You know, it started there. Yeah, the quality, you know, all of that. We're starting in the back room, you know. Yeah, with some friends, with an old computer. We started there. And then it grew, started exploring on how the music is done in a proper way, you know. And then yeah, it grew leaps and bounds, even at church, you know. I think church it played a vital role on how the proper way of singing, how to project your voice in terms of singing, how to do the whole thing in a proper way. Because obviously in church you have those rehearsals that you have to attend and all of that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting. That is very. I'm not gonna ask you who were your biggest influential. I mean, people that got you into music, because I think you did mention the likes of Bomzegezege and Bo Brown Dash. So I get that. So I think what we want, or rather maybe what our audience will be more interested, amongst other things, in knowing Kore being a South African music artist, impact on the South African youth.
I think we are given an opportunity to give a good story, to change lives and to change our lives in terms of sending a good message, in terms of impacting our community, you know. Most of us, most of the artists, like if now they hit the big fame, they don't reinvest in the community. They start now deviating away from the community in order to make sure that the community and the youth it's impacted in a good way. I feel like artists they should like give back to where they come from.
Yeah.
It's not always about scenting and all those high places. I feel like we are given an opportunity, but at the same time, we don't see the opportunity.
So, Tarilani, as a musician, we know that in South Africa, obviously, as a young black musician, there should be challenges that you are faced with.
Yeah.
What are the challenges that you face as a young musician in this country? What are the challenges of getting your music out there or establishing yourself as a brand, stuff like that? So, what are if you can just tell us what challenges you face
Okay.
as a musician in this country?
I think the biggest challenge is those gatekeepers, you know. There's always a gatekeeper in each and every industry. And again, another challenge is education, you know. Most of the time we are not empowered, you understand, in terms of how to do the business side of music so that the music can reach a greater audience, you know. But the biggest challenge is the gatekeepers. They always want them to eat alone, but always like keeping the door shut. So that's the biggest challenge. Because if you say you're gonna take your music to radio, obviously they're gonna go for the bigger artist. You know, they won't give you an opportunity to hear your side of the story, because I feel like music is telling a story. So it's boring all the time. You hear one side of the story, but the other side of the story is not being told.
You know, it's very interesting. I think we always need to come back.
Yeah.
Of course, we are looking out for our future bana ba rona, you know. And talking about music, I know hanaje it's different. It's music ke tsela ya hore o itlhahise.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that it has lost meaning,
Yeah.
but I feel that in order for me to be seen, I need to do certain things. And
Yeah.
that certain thing that I want to do, it's something that is seen, something that is listened to, something everybody have access to.
Yeah.
Hence, bana ba rona ba bangata go into music lately for wrong reasons. I
Yeah.
mean, they start on TikTok. Tulogo Wabina, I know how this young lady was also found, the one that was also seen by Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Yes, it turned out positive, 100%. I
Yeah.
love her. But I feel that, unfortunately, for some people, they are lured into wrong things.
Yeah, it's
because,
true.
Yeah, because of how they are discovered. So I want you, if you may, Trelani, let's talk to a 15-year-old Trelani. Rata music, he's very, very passionate, but he's just he seems to be throwing himself everywhere for attention. At the end of the day, he might have good intentions, but there is that other person, the people that you're describing as
Yeah.
I don't even want to say, for lack of a better word, vultures.
Yeah,
if you know
there are
what I mean.
vouchers
True.
out there, yes.
Talk to the 3-year-old, 15-year-old
Yeah.
Trelane. Just tell him hore, what he's doing. It almost sustain today in this day and age. Should they continue? What should they look out for?
What I can tell a 15-year-old self or a 15-year-old young lady or young inspiring young man, first empower yourself. Be educated. Music is not just singing, but you need to understand the business side of music. You need to understand. You need to cut like all the negative sides, because especially on social media, the bigger artists, they just live a life that is lavish, but at the end of the day, that life, umuntu, like a person who like be famous, the next thing, he does not have money, he does not have anything, he's broke. At the end of the day, he will ask for donations. So what I can say is the most important thing is to empower yourself with 3 things. I can say 3 things. The first thing is education. Understand the music business side. Understand financial education. Number 3, ekaya, at home. You need to always stick to home, because if you don't have that base of a family, you're gonna have a problem, because the industry can get cold.
100%.
I really like what you just said now. You mentioned very important things, because I feel like young people, especially if you are young and naive, it's so easy for you to sign contracts, because
Yes.
we see a lot of artists signing contracts that they do not understand or they can't read. They just sign in that moment of excitement, or your recording deal, let me just sign. And you find that really this person has been looking for this break for a very long time. So you know what you said now, it's very, very important. So young artists should be very, very careful.
Another thing is as an artist, I know we, especially when we start talking about monetary part of it, there's piracy. We download, we Bluetooth each other. I know before we used to have CDs which you could copy. I'm exposing my age.
Right.
But we used to have CDs,
Cassettes.
But yes, but now I know we share. One person downloads and the rest have it. Do you somehow as a musician also feel that also cripples or goes against your success?
Yeah, because there are those sides, Fagaza and all of that, they always like destroy one's career in somehow. But I feel like those things is just that they are there, but you have to always lead people to the right sides so that they can get your music in a right way. Yeah.
So, Trilan, how do you think social media, like platforms like YouTube and Spotify and TikTok, has helped artists in promoting their music and also maybe getting, right now, you don't necessarily have to be under any company. You can create your own YouTube channel and post your music and be an independent artist. So, how do you think social media has helped artists today?
Social media is a powerful platform that it helped a lot of artists. Today many people have been discovered. Many people they are famous today. So those platforms are a stepping stone to greatness. That's what I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know someone is asking, Moloko Couching Adwizore, how do you get your creative side to start working on creative, effective material? Because everyone could be creative, but you want creativity that inspires, creativity that gives back. How do you know, Hore, what I've done is proper, what I've done can, build up into your part of business?
I think what creates a creative spark, like some of us, music is a gift, number one. When you speak about creativity, it's a gift. Like you could have a song like while you're sleeping, but like as you ask the question, like that thing, you need to take it serious. People, they call it a passion, but that thing, it won't lie to you. You just wake up 3 a.m., having this song in your heart, writing it down, and then, connecting to the right people. I have people that I work with so that you can like discuss this thing and then make it to come alive. Yeah, that's what I can say.
Do you think from Mamelodi, being in Mamelodi, do you think your location in Laholo Kolona also contributed towards building up to this person that you are today? Do you think you got the exposure as a small boy and a locationing, singing in the street or schools or church? Did you ever think, or today you would be here, and do you think that Mamelodi really played part in you becoming the person that you are today?
Yes, I think Mamelodi is a very diverse place. Gives you and the next day you'll hear those stories. But what I can say is, not always what people say it's true. Mamelodi, it's a great place. It has played a good vital role, so that you can understand different perspective, different people, the way of living, you understand, so that you can be shaped to be a greater person. Because there you will see that like things, they just happen on a split of second. We like to say skirleke something, yeah, papara something, so it makes you to be aware in life, so that you may not be just timid or be scared of anything. You can take life as it comes, you understand. It gives you that survival mode. Growing up in a township, it's not easy. Anyone can promise you heaven and earth, but if you see how the life goes, you start to be grounded, you start to be humble, appreciate what you are given. So Mamelodi has built me, has made me. I can't shy away from the truth.
I was going to say, I want our audience and Zanti, just for us to have this sort of discussion also after the show as well. Do you think that children who grew up in more advantaged backgrounds, like, would you say when our Sentin can come and sing about the Klopeho allegation, what do they understand about it? Do you think that as Reholets allegation, we have more to say about how life is than people who had it all their life? Should we be in a space where it's all fair? Everybody can say what they want, even though they've never walked the path, or do we think that everybody should stick in their lane? You live in Sentin, sing about your Sentin. Don't sing about the Kasi life. Sometimes we get to Kachachana, especially as maybe you and I at the stage where all is good. We're done with that. But I think that we don't give each other chances. We don't give people chances to say what they want to say because we judge them based on where they come from. So I want us to have a conversation after the show, Mzansi. Always remember that it may be our perspective, but it's your perception. Come in and let's have a discussion. Yeah.
I think I like that, but there's no limit to creativity, right? And I mean, even if you come from Mamelodi somewhere or Kojukule in Soshanguve, you can dream. Why not sing about cars and a big house? And you're dreaming, you're manifesting. And manifest. So why should you be limited to talk about struggle and hardships and poverty in your music? Allow us to dream a bit, Hooray, I'm driving this car, I'm in this house, I don't see anything wrong with that. What do you think, Trelan?
I don't think there's anything wrong, as long as you do not forget where you come from. Because most of the people, they forget where they come from. He dreams about something. Afika something there, and then he forgets that there are people they look at him or they look at her and then they are inspired, but the way he now thinks is bigger than where he comes from. That's the problem, where the problem starts. Because if you start creating that kind of situation, you start to have that pride, and at the end of the day, there's a fall. Where there's pride, there's a fall.
Just to also diversify on our topic, the conversation at hand. I'm going to pose this to you, Trilani. Do you think that people that were born in locations, grew up in locations, once they start making it in life, they owe it to the locations to go back locationing and show I'm still here? Do you think they owe it to them, or they can just go and live their lives?
If you are a person who grew up in a township, I feel like you have an obligation somehow. We are not saying give all your money and all of that. Don't survive. But one child, adopt one person. Inspire. Like there are kids who do not have like it's January right now. There are kids who don't have shoes, just a little, you understand? Have that generosity. We are not saying give the whole thing now, but always remember where you come from. And when you remember where you come from, is there you are going very far, We can take example, Tyler, she had an opportunity to say, now I'm an American, I stay in London, I can stay in America, but she remembers the people that made her to be where she is today, She's a Josie girl, so she always talk about Josie on her music. And I feel like she gives back to her community.
Which is something that really South Africans should really go back to reintrospect. Because like Trilani says, it's not a matter of you are obligated. But I think it comes from the heart as Africans more so. I mean, more than anything, Even now, you may not be an artist, you may not be somebody that is literally out there, but if you have the little that you have, you can always look back and say, Michael, I know shot that. I mean, it's January, kids are going to school. People they're donating shoes, they're donating books. What are you doing? The little that you have, it's the little that you can contribute. Also with music as well. This is spaces where I know that there's a lot of South African very, very well established artists who always go back to Black communities. They make kids sing, whoever that they see who the prospects are good, they take them, they groom them, and which I think is a beautiful thing. you know? Yeah.
And this is so inspiring because we grew up, now when I was growing up, there was always an older sister or girl in the community that you looked up to. That, when I grow up, I just want to be like her.
Yeah.
So I think we should also, especially because Drelani, in your music, you have influence. To do that, to take another young boy and say, I see that you want to do music.
Yeah.
Let me help you. Let's do this together. Let's grow together. So talking about dreams and inspirations, I see there's a song that you did, Amaphupho. I listened to that song and I really enjoyed it. Can you please tell us what inspired the song?
What inspired the song? Like all of us, we have dreams, So through music, you are telling someone's a dream. And even me, like I'm telling myself, like it's more like an affirmation, Yeah, saying that I wanna, fulfill my dreams so that even another person can have that same affirmation, no matter where you are, All of us, we have to we wanna achieve like everything, Like for example, now we are starting the year. Everyone always wants to achieve a certain goal, whether it's to put 5 rands every month. I saved 5 rands or I've saved 200 rand, to reach that goal, because this life, I know it's tough. It requires a lot, but each and every person wants to achieve a certain thing, wants to make their mother smile, wants to make their daughter or their son to smile. So music, it's a vehicle that I use to send a message that would build our community. Yeah.
Okay.
Because there are people who no longer have dreams, who no longer wanna dream, like they feel it's heavy for them to even dream, So when that song was out, it was an inspiration to other people that dream again, It's I know it gets hard. Sometimes you will dream and then say, in the middle of the year, there are challenges. Maybe there's a funeral. Now you have to go to where you put your money for rainy days, or stop order. So, you just have to go on that piggy bank and take out the money. But always, as a person, have a dream, and be inspired, challenge yourself. Yeah.
That is very beautiful. That is very profound. Every child allegation, and I know for a fact, they have dreams.
Yeah.
Because they watch TV, they read newspapers, they see the Takatsabona achieving things that, according to them at the time, it's totally out of their reach. And I think if the first message that we give them, if you failed, there was nothing wrong. You just have to do it again. Get up. The only failure that you can have as a person in life is giving up, because therefore you are disallowing yourself a chance to see if you can do it. So I think that having to listen to Trilani mentioning, or you have to keep on dreaming. If it doesn't happen, go back to the drawing board. Keep on dreaming. Yes, not everybody will be successful in a particular thing, but no one is deemed to be unsuccessful. If this doesn't work, definitely there is something that is bound to work. So let's also not limit ourselves into looking. When I grew up, I still don't know language ke Sotho ke Seburu, but when you're looking at something like this,
Africans.
Africans. I went to do biblical studies. I ran away from Africans, but nonetheless, I know that we are scared to widen our horizons because we feel that our situation, anyway, Mogitswanteng would not allow me. I can't afford to be this person. This is who I'm meant to be. And I think we need to speak to our young selves, our kids, our sisters, our friends, the kids in the street. Everybody needs to know there is nothing wrong with dreaming of the impossible. It may not be impossible for you to feel or dream that okatwa ko step number 1 wafita wajampela ko 7. It is impossible for some people. If you don't have an helicopter, it's very impossible. But if you start from step 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, you'll get to 7. So there's also other ways to achieving our goals, and that's the message that we need to, especially our Africans, our Black South African kids, not disregarding other nations. But I think this is one thing that our kids are struggling with, communication.
And don't let where you come from define you.
Yeah.
Yes, and that you can dream big. Yes, you might be in a small shack today, but God can bless you if you don't stop dreaming and working hard and knowing, dream big, dream big.
Yeah.
Nothing is impossible.
Yeah.
So earlier we were talking about the business behind the music, that when we see people performing and stuff like that on stage, the business side of it, that it is important that people should know contracts that they are signing. So today, because cassette, CDs and stuff like that, so how do you make money as an artist today in South Africa? How do you make money?
I feel like as an artist, you can make money through digital stores, but mostly performance. Those are the things that make money a lot. Because when you look at the digital stores, the ratings slightly tricky there and there, you make a little there, but mostly performance. So
you mean like
the gigs, especially on December, there are seasons where now you make a lot, like December time, depending on how your music is popular, it's played left and right, you're booked left and center, you're not sleeping the whole December, festive season, they want you in Limpopo, they want you in wherever, the whole South Africa. So, money is in performances, So a lot of money is made through performances because the ratings in December especially, they can even reach the 100Ks. Yeah. Depending on how trendy you are.
So it's all about going viral. If your song is viral, then obviously the ratings will show.
They will want you all over. And obviously, if they want you, they are willing to pay. It's more like you calling someone to your house and say, render me that service. You understand? If he says, give me 5,000, you'll give because the pipe is leaking. So you have no idea of how the pipes are fixed. So it's more like that. If the demand is high, obviously demand and supply, that's business.
So do you think as an artist you should only solely focus on music, the singing and gigging, and that's how you make money? Or do you recommend artists to actually diversify and go into other spaces, whether it's acting or other behind the scenes when it comes to music?
I feel like in music, you have to enter the production side, number one. Number two, brand yourself very good, because if you are not branded very good, who wanna work with you? So you need to brand yourself very well, like in public, you don't just do things as you please as an artist. You are a public figure. Many people are inspired by you, so even companies, they can work with you. They can say, come and advertise cars here, if you branded yourself very good, and in terms of character again, you understand the most important thing is, and to an artist, understand the business side. In answering your question, I feel like musicians, there's an option for you to have a side hustle beside music, like you can maybe open a business on the side, or get a job, or become a teacher, because you are even in the musical space. Maybe become a musical teacher, depending on how you understand music. because there are degrees of music, like, playing instruments and all of that. So there are many options, because obviously the busy time is weekends, obviously. From Friday to Sunday, everyone wants you, but during the week you can't just stay and without doing anything. And let's say maybe your music, maybe things, there's a season where things are not going okay, like winter season. Who book you on a winter season? So yeah, there are many spaces, like, that I can say as an artist you can tap into. Follow that career you love. I know music is a passion, but find ways to put bread on the table.
Yeah, because it is so sad to see our artist, our favorite artist, like when somebody passes away and then they say he was
Donate.
broke, we need to
Yeah.
donate. Or we've seen lately that there's even people in the acting space who come and say, hey, please donate for me, I don't have money. It's really sad to see that. Do you think it comes from not being able or not diversifying as a person, on only focusing on this craft or this passion that I have, and not learning the business side of things, or also tapping into other things? Or is it just mismanagement of funds? Hore, hey, ke thotse tjhelete today, then kai ravaza, hey, I'll make another one, and since ke tswa ka hit e one, so wa bona. Yeah.
I feel like as a person you have to tap into other things. I don't feel like if you are a creative person, like a musician or an actor, you are out there. When you're out there, you need to use everyone has that time, that season when things are going okay. Use that season to your advantage. Like us as Black people, you have this time, like the time for you to work, provide for your family. Maybe you are in corporate or anywhere, but have that side hustle, so that the time you retire, at least, because us as Black people, we are not given that privilege of having savings, all the savings. Like, there's your grandfather who put 1 million for you, or there's your mother who put whatever. When you are 18, you get money, or you are given a car or what. We have to work hard as a Black community. I feel like we have to work hard so that we can catch up. Because if we look at other races, they are ahead of us. We can't just sleep. We have to work.
Yeah.
So, Trilan, do you think, because I hear what you're saying, but as fans, I'm Trilani's fan. I bump into Trilani in Kamo taxi, like kanjani. Is it? Do you feel like as fans as well, we put pressure on artists, or as a society as a whole, that now because I see you on TV, I think Trilani is moneyed. Trilani should be driving a Lamborghini. Do you think our artists struggle from such pressure? Ukuthi yo abantu bazothini mabase bangibone taxini, yo I can't be seen or ngidla KFC, yo what are they going to say, like stuff like that? Do you feel like, do you think ukuthi the pressure or into enza ukuthi ama artists bangabeki imali, it comes from that, from the pressure of living this fleshy life?
Yeah.
I think the pressure comes from there, because number one, we look at the relevant artists. They want those bags, those heavy bags from Italy, from France, from whatsoever. But where do you come from? You understand? And again, fans, they put pressure. If they see me doing my chores, maybe, maybe visiting my mom or my uncle, doing some chores or doing some laundry. Like, for example, I remember there was a picture that was trendy, doing laundry. So we tend to forget where we come from and take the other thing that we do not know. We try to portray ourselves as not the real people. Like, for example, like we can take example J. Cole in America. He rides a bicycle, to a shop, you understand? And when you look at his status, the guy is very huge, you know, but he goes to a shop riding a bike, you know. So we must learn as black people that not everything is given, it comes easy. So let's not just try to impress each other at the same time. The same people you're impressing, they are not there when days are dark. So you have to think for the coming generation. We have to always, like, if you see me on a taxi, it's fine, you know. That thing doesn't change who I am as an artist. If I'm creative, I'm creative. You can't take that away from an artist. So let's not be confused or be turned into things that we are not. Don't be confused. You know, don't be lost, because it's easy to be lost in this world. You know, this world is crazy. You know, the industry is very crazy. You can be lost, but at the end of the day, you will want to go back to the same people that you left without a proper structure at home. So at the end of the day, you want to come and cry and say, hey, ngisizeni, donatani, but you had the time. So us as black people, we have fight for what is right, and we have to tell each other the truth, because no one is coming for us.
Yeah.
I think we should also remember that artists are just human like us.
Yeah.
They have the same problems and challenges like we do. So yeah, we should always
think-
remember that.
Also, maybe just to throw it out there, since we on the topic, maybe Trilane, if you could tell, or rather just from your point of view, from your experience, just to let South Africa know what it feels like. As much as we're talking about the pros of being an artist, you know, the inspirations, the successes, from his personal point of view, from where he's been, and this is where he is. Maybe we could also look at the cons of being in the music industry. What are the things that really makes Trilane Haduzaliwana Aramaga, what was I doing in the first place? This is just too much for me.
I can say, if you want to enter to this music industry, you have to do it out of love, you know. Don't do it out of maybe you want to reach a certain goal. You can reach that goal, but at the end of the day, don't do it out of trying to impress someone. Do it out of love, because there are many people who are coming to the music industry, but they don't have love for this thing. You know, that's why along the way, they fall beside the road, you know. That's why at the end of the day, they forget who they are, you know. At the end of the day, I'm just a normal person. I may sing today, but I'm a normal person. I cry, I get sick. I'm a normal person. I have my own struggles. But at the end of the day, it's the gift that I have to deliver, you know.
Obviously, cons that are there in the industry. We've also seen young people who want to, or artists, get into substance abuse, drugs. Obviously, I mean, the industry comes with a whole lot of other things, fame, going to clubs. And maybe sometimes you were speaking about December, that you guys don't rest. That's your peak season. So you find that somebody's like, hey, you're tired. Have something, have a shot of something, or sniff this. Then it will give you energy and you'll also become creative. Do you think, because there's young artists out there, how can they handle the pressure of such things when they are being offered drugs and stuff like that?
I think I will take it to what Oskido said. Ne? Stop this thing of after party. Gig, after gig, go home, go and rest.
But I'm young, Tulani. I want to have
You are
fun.
young, but
I still want to listen. I'm young. I'm
wait
very young.
Wait a minute. You are at work, number one. You are not there for fun. You are at work. After the gig, go home. rest. You will have your time to enjoy with your friends and family. People in the industry are just colleagues, you know. They are not friends. They are colleagues.
Yeah, but I'm using that leisure time to just
It's
this
not
is my
leisure.
last gig.
It's not
I'm
leisure.
at a club. I can just, have a good time. And I mean, maybe they offered me a VIP section with my own alcohol and stuff like that.
You are
Oh, I'm
putting
gonna
words in
use
his
I'm
mouth.
I'm gonna use this space to just network with
Those
other
of me,
people
I
in the
know.
industry.
No. If
Get to
the-
know other people and make new connections.
One thing I know as a person in general, if you are always out there, you are exposed to many things. It's like walking in the night. You are exposed to someone to come and rob you, or mug you your money or anything. It's like opening a door in the middle of the night or opening a gate in the middle of the night. What do you expect? So at work, you go at work, do what you have to do, go back home, enjoy with your family.
So be disciplined like
Be
that.
disciplined because the problem is most of these artists, they won't last in the music industry,
But I'm young. I want to have
you won't
fun.
last. You won't last.
Being
And
at
then
home
you're
is boring.
You
And
know
you're
what
re-
I like? I like his response.
Yeah.
Like, he is literally
disciplined.
addressing you. If you're forcing to want this thing, you won't last.
Because at the end of
Yeah.
the day, you will be lost in the drugs.
Yeah.
You now start doing funny stuff. Like what happened to MT, showing us other things,
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But that thing made him to go down, you are on top. Now you are an upcoming artist, You are no longer relevant. Who would want his or her child to associate with you? Who?
Oh, Chatpod Mzansi, she's in this topic. But we would like to hear your view about this, especially with the substance abuse, that how, because it really, really affects our young artists and it kills dreams. It kills a lot of dreams. So we would like to hear from you that how do our artists, especially young artists, because I know that they are taken, being young and naive, you can fall into the trap of drugs. How do we as a society address such issues and actually fight against drugs, especially within the industry? Because it kills a lot of talent and dreams. You find somebody who has good talent, who has great potential, but along the way ofella motseleng because of drugs. So yeah, we would like to hear from you, Mzansi.
Yeah, that brings us to the end of the show. But let's party. We're going to have Trelani perform for us. We are closing this with a bang, right?
Yeah.
So
Before
Trelani,
we go,
Yeah.
Trilani, so what can we expect from you? New music, and where can our viewers find you on social platforms and collaborations that are coming up, gigs?
Okay, this year expect something. Expect fire. I don't know how to put it. I expect the unexpected, It's gonna be a great year.
yeah.
Surely you're gonna hear something you've never heard. You're gonna hear something that is gonna take the country by storm, So there's gonna be new music, Check me on Spotify, check me on YouTube, check me on those.
And what are your handles on YouTube and other social spaces?
Okay. On YouTube it's Trilani, and then check me on Popa TV, check me on Spotify, Trilani, check me on Facebook, I'm coming up with a new thing, Trilani, aka Sweet Flame. So check me out. And check me out on TikTok, Trilani. Yeah. So I'm all over social media, but on Facebook and TikTok a lot, Yeah. I'm more active on those spaces. So there's a new music that is gonna come out. Yeah, don't forget to check me out. Check me out. There's a lot that is gonna happen. And please Fasten your seatbelt because we're about to fly up to the sky. Don't forget the name, Trilani. Everywhere. You'll see me everywhere this year.
Three Lani.
Yeah, Trilani.
Isn't the number
Yeah,
three?
Trilani. Yeah. So you will find me everywhere. So don't be surprised. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much to host me on your podcast. It was lovely sitting with you, wonderful ladies. May your podcast grow more and more.
Thank you for that.
Don't
Thank
forget
you.
to follow them on their podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. That's
Thank
kind.
you very much. So now if you could bless us with Handle, we are nominating Amaphupho.
Yeah.
Just the verse in Amaphupho.
I'm a poop.
Okay. Mina lo ngizovuka ekuseni ngibangene landelele amaphupho wami. Oh, ngizovuka ekuseni landelele amaphupho wami. Oh, mina lo ngifuna ukufeza amaphupho empilo yami. Yo, 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 yo. Impilo yami asoze ifane naisolo.
Thank you, Zanzi.
Welcome to Chat.
Thank you, Mzansi, for tuning in to yet another episode of Chatpod Mzansi. I hope that you enjoyed that. For more content, please follow us on our social media. And also do not forget to subscribe, to comment, and to like. Thank you. Bye.
And remember, our perspective, your perception.
Our perspective, your perception.